I'm 16 and I'm locked with the dogs who weren't fed for 1 week. This is the worst day of my life after the day my father left. Although who knows, my father was a real bastard. He raised me strangely, so I would grow up cold-blooded, emotionless and spareless person. He even sent me to the farm where I worked as the livestock slaughter machine. For a couple of years I was going to that farm, where with these very hands, through the tears, I wrung the chickens' and piglets' necks. My friend Sanya was shaking behind my back, and I was as calm as tank. I didn't feel bad neither for me nor for dogs. I began slowly and calmly approach to the dogs. Vanya, what are you doing? They'll gnaw you to death. You'd better not move. Don't be even dare to turn with your back. Look them straight in eyes. I'll deal with them. Dogs were walking towards me, and I started to speed up towards them. I already saw how they started to lower their eyes. The dog started to squirm and went back into the corner. Wow, how did you learn such magic? Main thing when you meet a predator is not to act like a victim. Don't scream, don't run, but attack. Like a cornered rat. The predator will have a breakdown. He will stop perceiving you as the victim and will get scared. Do you remember how I brought you the kitten and my father made me drown the other ones? Or how I was absent in the city every summer? Oh, all this time my father taught me the Antispare. So the Antispare works? Sort of. If you don't have spare to anything, that means that you don't have spare to yourself. That means that you don't have the fear completely. Suddenly my stomach started to rumble and I remembered then there was a pack of crackers in my backpack. I decided not to eat them, but to feed to the hungry dogs. But not just like that, for the commons. And I gave them the crumbs of cracker. Sit down? Well done. Lay down? Good boy. Tear! Tear the cat! What are you doing? Why the hell do you setting them against the cat? I'm training them to understand that cats won't survive anyway, so I'll give the dogs the upgrade. Why the hell do you need to upgrade the dogs? I have no idea, but I think that we can use them. We were receiving food every day, but I wasn't eating anything. I was giving everything to the dogs and training them. Well, as I see all the cats have intact paws, and the dogs do their fur shine? They look well fed and happy. We decided that breaking their paws was pointless. And it's not about spare, it's about the dry copulations. The thing is... Tear! Teared him! Dogs attacked Patrolman, and the third one grabbed his throat. Get away from him, sit down! In vain you spared me, Krapov, and called off the dogs. The sparrow will come back haunt you. I wasn't sparing you, I just need you. I took the gun, put it in my pocket and pointed through the pocket to the Patrolman. Quickly take us to your superiors and tell that we have passed the third level. You won't be succeed, Kurapov. Okay, I'll do everything. I need you to indicate in all the documents that we have passed the recycling of the third tier. Come quickly! Vanya, let's set the first level of the Antispare, then no one will even touch us for sure. Vanya, I don't understand how they differ. Listen, Patrolman, what's the point of the first level? The first level? Oh yeah, the first level. It's the best option. If you want to have it, I will give you it. No one will even touch you if you have the first level. Okay, let's go. Dogs, stay near. We started going outside with the dogs who were following us. I poked the gun to the spine of the patrolman with a barrel. Went outside, the sun lit my eyes. I haven't seen it for a month. Something seemed suspicious. We were the only ones outside, although it was the center of the city. Where's everyone? Oh yeah, you were locked in the month. A lot of things happened in the month. People are at work now. They don't have spare to dearest and nearest, so they are not in a hurry anymore. They have no self-spare. They devote themselves completely for work. No one hangs around doing nothing. No one rests. Country got on its feet and overtook the whole world. In a month? In 2 weeks. We are now the leading technological power. What a nonsense. It's impossible. Everyone works. No one now is distracted by wretched, by poor, by their family or even themselves. Everything is for the sake of technology. Everything is for the sake of progress. Where did all poor, sick, weak and spireful go? And these, they were used as the material for the second level check test. In general, this doesn't matter. Let me take you to the headquarters. And what the hell is that? A lunch break? The whole city? Of course, for the whole city. I saw the cars without the wheels flying over the road. The smell of food filled the air, and lots of people started to line up in the nearest cafes. Flying cars? In a month? Yes, exactly. This is how fast society develops itself without the stupid spare. By the way, level up your Antispare a bit and you'll become the petrol man. Up and take us to the headquarters. Tell them that we have overworked for your first level Antispare. I hope everyone will leave us alone. We reached the huge building. It hadn't been into the city before. It seemed like it was made out of plastic. It was floating in the air. I looked down. I saw the road and the people who were walking around. Nothing held the building. How did they make it? There's around 20 floors. The gravity pillows are holding the building, and it's made of aerographite. And it's very light. Why would the building float in the air at all? This is done to move the building to any point of the city. Also, it's possible to move the whole city to the other continent. And this is all because people don't have spare, including themselves? That's what I'm talking about. Because of the anti-spare, the life became the heaven. Something is wrong here. Take us to the headquarters. We went up to the 20th floor in the elevator in 3 seconds. I didn't even feel the overload. And entered the large hallway, where patrolmen with stone faces were walking. Do come in, please. Hey, Lieutenant. Give them the anti-spare of the first level. Do you understand me? The first level. Comrade Major, are you sure? Because the first level on the anti-spare is very... Take it out, I said. Because this is very rare event, and they need the bracelets. Take out. They passed all the tests. As you wish, I warned you. Lieutenant typed something on the computer and gave us the bracelets. Kurapov, and what are you doing? I put on a bracelet. And why do you ask? Major, have they really passed? They don't seem to have the first level. And you and I didn't pass the first level. They are acting very strangely. Gister, they passed all the tests. This is an order. Sorry, Major, but I have to report you. Lieutenant pressed the button under the table. The siren wailed, and 2 large flying robots flew into the door. In the middle of them there was a huge blue eye. It looked like a scanner. The robot's hatch opened and a tube came out, pointing at us. I suspect it was a gun barrel.
Why the bracelet not put on the leg as it should be for the anti-spare level 1?
I was about to do this. We were just given the bracelets now. While I was putting the bracelet on my leg, the Major broke away screaming. These are violators, they need to do a check.
Kurapov Ivan, a denunciation was made against you by the Major. You will now be rechecked for the first level of the anti-spare.
Vanya, well, sorry. I thought that the first level was the most powerful.
To obtain the first level of the anti-spare, you must strangle the dearest and nearest with your bare hands. List of close people for Ivan Kurapov. Parents are not alive. Grandparents, no. Closest friend, Alexander Petrenko.
Wait, Alexander Petrenko is me.